on ancient philosophy. And this is taken from the Britannica article, which is available for free online. And this is written by Gordon S. So, as Aristotle says, it is not easy to determine the nature of music or why anyone should have a knowledge of it, which is really interesting. And the main message to learn from this slide is that music has only gained philosophical and academic importance in the past 100, 200 years. It's only been fairly recent. So you can actually see that music was valued for its emotional potential and its religious potential, but it wasn't considered, a theory or an object of study in the way that this essay title wants you to approach it. So, as Epperson explains, which I've placed the quotation marks here, Aristotle thought that music had the power to mold human character, but he would admit all the values, recognizing happiness and pleasure as values both the individual and the state. He advocated a rich musical diet, and he also distinguished between those who have only a theoretical knowledge and those who produced music, maintaining that those who do not perform cannot be good judges of the performances of others. So from this thing, we see two binaries. So this is relevant to the later theories that we're doing, covering music and its involvement in protest. So it's important to both the individual and the state. It sparks emotions, happiness, and pleasure. There's also significant variety in the kind of music that are being produced, even in the context of ancient Greece, where he talks about a rich musical diet. And there's also a distinction between the people who produce music, but also those who listen to music. A distinction between those who people experience music in different ways. And there's a great quotation here also from Confucius. Sorry, it's an explanation by Epperson on what Confucius has said. Music reveals character for the six emotions that it can portray: sorrow, satisfaction, joy, anger, piety, love. So if you're writing about protest movements, for example, in segregated America, and you want to talk about the significance of music within this, or you want to talk about the significance of music during the Vietnam War or other protest movements, you could perhaps start your essay with a Confucius title, focusing on the role of the emotions, because sorrow, satisfaction, joy, anger, piety, love are really interesting historical concepts to think about, and are of course relevant to the Confucius, of course relevant to the idea of protest movements. Music has a power to stir emotions in us, which influences later on a group of people to take action, for example, against the government, in very public ways.